think that the circular economy is a particularly important strategy for business right now for three reasons. One, we've heard about the economic opportunity, $4.5 trillion opportunity to be had, so it just makes sense. But at the same time, right now, what we're seeing is fundamentally changing expectations. So we see increasing demand from consumers and from young generations that actually businesses operate differently. And they completely understand and buy into the idea of the circular economy, and they expect businesses to be circular. We've seen this in plastics, for example. It's no longer acceptable for businesses to produce single-use plastics. And so there is an expectation that has changed. I think the last thing is that actually governments are also changing their policies and regulations. There's an increasing set of sort of push factors that are driving companies into this, and really if you're ahead of the curve, you stand to gain. If you're behind the curve, you're certainly to be losing out on some of the advantages that are at stake. I think my call to action in Davos this week is really three things. One is commitment. This transformation is profound. It requires a complete change management process within businesses, within organizations. So one, they have to commit to that. The second is collaboration. So to be able to achieve that level of change and transformation, you have to collaborate both with your customers, but also with governments and regulators. And I think the third is to work proactively with governments and regulators, because there is a huge amount of still challenges when it comes to policies and regulations. We need different kinds of policies, we need different kinds of incentives, and we need the forward-looking businesses to work alongside the public sector to actually make that possible.